All right, today we are diving into something pretty cool called velocity logic. Think of it as a high-speed, automated first responder for your business. It's built to do one thing and do it insanely well. Respond to your hottest leads the second they reach out. We're talking about turning a simple click into a real conversation, just like that.
Okay, system initialized, let's do this. What we're going to do now is follow the signal. We'll trace the entire journey a lead takes through this system, from that very first moment of contact all the way to the instant they get a message back from you.
First things first, let's meet the players, the automated team that makes all this magic happen. Understanding the role each tool plays is really the key to seeing how this whole symphony comes together.
So here's the tech stack, the dream team really. It starts with Typeform, which is your front door, capturing that high-value signal. Right after that, Gemini steps in as the brains of the operation, the intelligence layer, and it drafts a reply that sounds completely human. Then you have Make.com, the orchestrator, which is like the director, telling everyone what to do and when. It hands off the message to Twilio, the delivery bridge, which zips it out over SMS or WhatsApp. And finally, everything gets logged in Airtable, our audit vault, so we have a perfect record of every single move.
Okay, now for the really cool part. Let's follow the signal, see this data in motion, and get a feel for just how ridiculously fast this all happens.
The whole thing happens in 5 lightning-fast phases. It's this perfectly scripted flow, from trigger to verification, and it's all designed for one thing: pure, unadulterated speed. There are 0 manual steps to slow it down.
Okay, phase 1, the trigger. This is where it all kicks off. Someone who's genuinely interested fills out your form. That single click is the spark, the signal that wakes the entire system up and puts it on high alert.
Phase 2, synthesis. And this is where the magic happens. The data doesn't just get passed along. Oh no. The Gemini intelligence layer actually reads the inquiry, scans for their specific pain points, and then drafts a super professional, contextual reply in the business owner's own voice. So this is not one of those lame, "thanks, we'll get back to you" messages. This is a real response.
Then we hit phase 3, execution. And this is absolutely critical. The Make.com orchestrator grabs that AI drafted message and shoves it straight to the delivery bridge. It completely bypasses everything that slows you down. No manual review, no sitting in an inbox, no human bottleneck whatsoever. Phase 4, contact. And this is the payoff, right? The person who just filled out your form gets a personalized text message, often while they are literally still looking at your website. Think about that. Their interest, their intent is at its absolute maximum peak, and you've already started a conversation. The old 5-minute rule? Yeah, that's ancient history.
And last but not least, phase 5, the verification loop. You gotta have proof, right? The system logs every single detail into Airtable, the exact millisecond of the reply, the full message content, and the delivery confirmation. The loop is closed, the mission is verified. It's done. So now that we've seen how it works, let's see why it matters so much. It's time for a little showdown. The old way versus the new way.
And here it is, laid out plain and simple. On the left, you've got the manual inbox. We all know it. Response times are measured in hours, maybe even days. Leads just sit there getting cold. It's a graveyard of missed opportunities. But on the right, that's speed to lead. That's velocity logic. Response time is measured in seconds. Contact is automated and instant, which means you maximize your chances of conversion before a competitor even knows that lead exists.
All right, for all you system admins, you builders out there, this next part is for you. We're going to zoom in on the audit vault because this is where we prove it works and maintain total control. The whole goal of that audit vault is to hit this number, 100%. Performance compliance. It means every single high-value lead gets that immediate, logged, and verified response. No slip-ups, no exceptions.
And we're talking about some seriously precise metrics here. You can see the exact timestamp the lead came in, how many milliseconds the AI took to synthesize the reply, the execution time for the automation, the final delivery confirmation from the gateway, and of course, the total speed to lead time, right down to the millisecond. Plus, you get a full log of the message content. It's total transparency.
This is also a lifesaver when you're setting things up. It lets you diagnose problems in a flash. If something goes wrong, the log will tell you exactly where to look. Was it a bad API key for your orchestrator? Did you hit a sending limit on Twilio? Maybe the data from Typeform came in weird. The audit vault points you right to the problem so you can fix it fast.
Okay, let's zoom out and look at the whole shebang, the final blueprint for this awesome first responder system.
And what do you get when it all comes together?
You become the first responder. And by being the very first one to send a helpful, intelligent reply, you instantly establish your authority and build trust. You're not just fast, you're the one who showed up first, ready to help.
So I'll leave you with this question to think about. What would actually change in your business if every single one of your best leads got a personal, intelligent reply from you before they could even think about closing that browser tab and checking out your competitors? What could you do with that kind of speed?
So if you're thinking, I need this for my business, you got to check out the experts who put this kind of logic to work. Head over to Business Goto at businessgoto.ca to learn more.